What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be looking at a situation where World War III is happening. So, without further ado, let's get into this. So first, I'm going to color in all the countries blue that are part of NATO. So Canada, United States. I guess you could say, well, probably not. I don't know if Mexico is part of NATO or not. I know Ireland is not, but here, Portugal's probably. I'm not sure, but I think it is. Here. Let me just color this in. Alright, I got all the countries over here that I think are colored in. If I missed one or if I colored in one that's not supposed to be colored in, sorry, but I'm not exactly entirely sure about it. So obviously we have New Zealand, Australia, Indonesia, I think. Yes, the Philippines. Japan, South Korea. I think India would probably be. I don't know if it's part of NATO or not. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, but let's see. We have all that. I think Papua New Guinea probably is too. Malaysia is probably. I'm not sure. Okay. Vietnam, Thailand, probably. Let's see. Let's zoom in a little here. Laos, no. Myanmar, India. I'm not sure about that, but I think this is a pretty realistic here. So, also, then we're gonna color in the places that we would be going up against, or NATO would be going up against in a World War III situation. So obviously Russia and China. Definitely North Korea. Iraq, definitely sure. I think it's maybe Iran, probably, maybe. And I think that actually might. No, there's more. There's got to be. I think Belarus. Imagine Belarus is part of NATO. I'm not sure, but this is a rough estimate. So now let's get into the war, actually, like part of it. So yeah, that's part of them. Okay, so we obviously see over here all these countries are going to get overwhelmed by Russia and China. So we're going to see Russia and China almost. Hey, hold on. Almost start to hold on one sec. Alright, let's just continue here. We're going to see definitely South Korea is going to get taken over by the red team. So let's color it like kind of like a weird red. And then Japan we're also going to see taken over by the red team because they're overwhelmed here. We're also going to probably see them trying to get into places like Vietnam and down here in the Philippines and Australia, New Zealand, and all that. Over here, on the other hand, we probably see Belarus, if that's even part of Russia, which I assume it would be, but I don't know, probably get overwhelmed by all of this up against it. We also see that Russia is probably fighting with these forces, but this is really strong over here, and Russia's probably being overwhelmed, but they're still not even close to being taken over. So soon we start to see United States flooding out troops over here. I think we start to get a little bit of effect in Russia, but we also see Iran and Iraq fight this way, but they're not very powerful. And even if Russia or China was giving them troops, I don't think they would last very long. So they get taken over. Maybe Iran's still there, but nah, we're just gonna keep them taken over. We see lots of, with North Korea, Russia, and China, I don't think actually, never mind what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Okay, we probably see these countries over here in a little bit of time get taken over. What was that color that I used over there? Hold on, let me copy color this one. Now, yeah. Color. And we see these countries getting overpowered here. But I think with all this fighting over this way, I think Russia, even though it's so powerful, if they're all focusing on Russia, and they don't have to focus on like too many targets. They only have 3 countries that they really have to focus on. And I think we see the downfall of Russia. It starts to get weak and all that with all these. If it really is World War III and it's going strong, I think Russia starts to get weak. Along with China, but that's not. China's still holding up pretty strong because even though Russia's second strongest, they're all flooding out into Russia, kind of. We probably also see, in passing time, we also see probably like more invasion from China and Russia over this way. We probably see. Oh wait, I forgot to put Taiwan part of NATO. Yeah, okay. So, but sadly, it doesn't even matter because we're gonna see Taiwan be taken over, and probably the Philippines too. It might expand more down here, but so far I would say not yet. And I think with a little bit of more passing time, Russia is taken down, I think. Now China's a lonely bird, but China has North Korea with him. I don't know. China has kind of controlled all these spots, but I think troops are starting to like use Russia as almost like a bay. They go along here, and they probably fight China like this. So we see the borders of China up here getting overwhelmed here too. And we also probably see troops coming over here. So we also see these sides of China getting overwhelmed. China is no longer fighting these. China, in this situation, China might give up, but let's think about it. Russia over here might try to rebel. Knowing Russia, it might try to rebel. But it's not going to last very long. Anyway, continuing, I think China probably eventually gets overpowered. And now they are taken over. I also think that North Korea is gone. So overall, I think we see them attack over here. So this spot has lots of damage done to it. Obviously, Ukraine, Poland, Romania, Hungary. This whole spot has lots of damage done to it. Obviously, the USA has probably been also damaged. I don't know about Canada because it's not really a very big target. Russia and China, well, not China because China doesn't really support it, but Russia has probably sent bombs over to US, so the US is probably really weak too. So everything's really weak. Japan, South Korea, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, and Malaysia are extremely I think Australia would probably be fine. But they are really weak. So is US. And so would all these countries over here. They're probably brought back because Russia and China have been taken over, but they're still extremely not. They're in shambles. So they're back. The whole world is kind of destroyed. This Russia's land probably gets split, and China too. There's probably new countries that form, along the borders. So over here, maybe Finland, Sweden, or something like that would expand over here, and this would no longer be called Russia, and this would be divided into different countries. China would probably China would also be divided into different countries, and that is not very. I don't know if this is realistic or not, but who knows? I don't know. Anyway, if a World War II were to happen, this is probably not at all what would happen, because who knows what would happen, but this is just, a guess. Don't take all this with a grain of salt. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Bye.